Welcome back, guys, and today we are jumping right back into SnowRunner because in this mod, a legend returns. Now, this is the Whitehorse 6900 based on the Western Star 6900 XD, which was featured heavily in MudRunner American Wilds. Now, I played through the entirety of MudRunner American Wilds, and all of those videos are actually still up on my channel if you want to have a little bit of a MudRunner American Wilds retro playthrough experience. It's weird to me to call MudRunner American Wilds even remotely retro at this point, and I don't guess that it is. Maybe retro was just the first word that came to mind. Either way, this truck features a couple of different variants. Now, this is the console-friendly variant, and there is also a PC add-on, a PC-only add-on that adds the Western Star branding back to this truck. But again, this is the unbranded console-friendly version. Now, this is completely stock, so as you can see, it comes with a massive bumper with a huge winch already on the front end. You can actually see the engine straight through the grill right there. You can also see the turbo in really nice detail, might I add. And if you go into the interior view, you can see a fully modeled out Western Star interior with a CB radio up top. You can even see the gear stick right down there in the middle. You can see the cup holders, the AC controls, the brake controls, like every single dash switch imaginable. And let's go ahead and start it up and see what this thing is all about. Oh, dude. All of the gauges absolutely just wake up. That is the coolest thing. That's the coolest part. Let's rev it a little bit. It sounds really, really good. Let's hit the horn. The horn definitely fits the character of this truck. All right, let's take it into the garage, and let's see what we can do with it in terms of customization and get a little bit of a feel for it along the way. It definitely has right off the bat, a very vanilla game feel and a vanilla game look, but also amped up a little bit because it's got, let's say, it's not necessarily just vanilla game feeling, almost like stock game plus, if that makes sense. So going into the customization, we have the X15 engine, which is going to come in at 455 horsepower and a A+ power to weight rating. Next, you can go to the DD15, which is a S+, coming in at 575 horsepower, or you can go all the way up to the 15.6 liter, 605 horsepower OP designated engine. And that's also an S+ power to weight. So let's go ahead and do that. Although if you want to keep this thing, this engine is going to make it drive a little bit more like a mod truck. But that mid-grade engine is definitely the one that you're going to want to go with if you are looking for more of a high-end yet still balanced feeling performance level. So now on to gearboxes. We've got the stock 6-speed, we've got the tuned 8-speed, the upgraded OP 10-speed, and then the upgraded fine-tuned 10-speed. I'm going to go with the fine-tuned 10-speed and see what that's like to drive. Now we have the tuned suspension, we also have the lifted heavy-duty. That's definitely going to be the package we go with. And starter tires are going to be a 55-inch highway, although you can go up to a 60-inch highway if you so desire. Now, moving on to the off-road category, you've got 55-inch OHD2s as well as 60-inch OHD2s. And then in the mud tire category, you have a 55 and 60-inch versions of Mud Tire 1 and Mud Tire 2. So again, depending on which one you want to run with those. And then chain-wise, you've got an ice tire version of both of those mud tires. And really, at the end of the day, you can go with whatever route you want and you're not going to go wrong. I actually really like the 60-inch version of Mud Tire 1. I think those look really good. We'll go with the heavy-duty winch. Spare wheel-wise, you can do 2 right there on the frame. And then snorkels-wise, we have snorkel short, snorkel medium, and snorkel tall. I'm going to go with snorkel tall. Now, sideboard bed, you have, whoa, you got a box you can put on the back. So you got a 2-slot box and a 3-slot box, as well as a fuel tanker, a van body, PC320 heavy crane, log carrier front if you want to do a long log setup. You also have the LP-4 log loader crane, log lift crane, cabin protector. Wait, can you mix? Yo, so you can mix the cabin protector and the log lift crane if you really want to go for that MudRunner American Wilds vibe, and a medium log carrier if you, once again, really want to dive as deep as possible into that feel of MudRunner American Wilds. Now, let's go down to the bottom here. You even have an auxiliary fuel tank that you can add, which adds a few extra units of fuel. Toolboxes, as well as an articulated towing platform. There's a lot on offer here, like a ton. And it actually, Are there no... Wait a minute. Can you not do, like, saddle high or saddle low? Oh, that's a little bit weird. Again, I'm not going to criticize their decision to... Oh, wait, there it is. So you can do saddle high if you want to go that route. But again, do be warned that you won't be able to use, like, again, obviously, the frame-mounted logging add-ons and stuff like that. Now, I think what I may do is just to see what that, like, just to get a little bit of that MudRunner vibe, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to uninstall, let's see, the log lift crane, but I will put the cabin protector on there. You guys will see why in a little bit. Now, we'll do the LED fogs up top, and then rear fender-wise, we'll make it, you know what? I'm going to do... Oh, I'm so back and forth right now. I'll tell you what, I'll just do the mud flaps instead of going full fendered. And, no, what? Oh my god, different floor mats? Are you kidding me? I guess that's what that is, floor mats, right? Yeah. Holy crap, that is so cool. Wow, all right, that just blew it out of the water. All right, so, CB antenna, energy drink, fender flares, side chrome parking lights, factory parking lights, let's see, railings. I'm not going to do those, but they're really cool. Horns, I'm definitely going to throw those up there on the roof. Caged beacon, I don't think we need that, but we got a visor we can throw up there and tri-squared beacons. We've also got exhaust 1, 2, and 3. Where is exhaust 3? It's probably like a dump pipe exhaust. Yeah, bottom exit exhaust. Let's do, I'm thinking we'll do the 45-degree exit exhaust 1, and then you could pick whichever wheel setup you want from a massive lineup of, like, different wheels. I think I'm gonna actually stick with the standard ones because I think they look really good, but really, that's entirely up to you. Entirely up to whatever way you want to go. Now, sticking with that MudRunner American Wilds vibe, I'm gonna stick with the red because that's what that, you know, MudRunner American Wilds cover truck was, but I mean, your options are open when it comes to painting this truck. Now, you can put the portable radar on the dash, but I think, you know, because we're out here on the testing grounds, I'm going to throw beans up there on the dash, and this thing, holy logging setup, dude. Like, I think that with that cabin protector, you know, that's got the little, like, pine tree etched into it and everything, I think that adds just enough of that MudRunner American Wilds vibe without having to run the log crane, because I wanted to run a saddle high trailer to also test its towing capabilities. So let's see. Semi-trailer for long logs. Saddle low required but cannot be installed. Oh yeah? We've got dev tools for that. Let's see. Where are you at? Hold on. Frame add-on. Bro. Hold up. Hold up. That's not what... There we go. Saddle high. Saddle low. Done deal. Semi-trailer for long logs. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. All right, I'm going to have to back up just a little bit. It's a bit of a longer framed rig, but I'm not too worried about that. Yo, this is going to be perfect. Where's my long logs? Dude, I think we may have found the ultimate logging setup in SnowRunner. This is perfection. And if you want to balance it out with, you know, with it being a little bit closer to, or making it a little bit closer to the vanilla truck performance, you can go with a lower powered engine and, of course, vanilla tires if that vanilla gameplay experience is what you're looking for. But holy smokes, this is beautiful, dude. The turning radius is a little bit laughable, but that I don't mean laughable in the sense that the truck is bad. I mean laughable in the sense that, like, any semi-truck, especially one like this, is gonna have that issue. But, bro, I don't think a logging setup in SnowRunner gets any better than this. I mean, I really don't. Wow. And then when you go inside, the interior view, I mean, look at that. You've got the freaking, what is that, a maple power energy drink? You've got the custom floor mats, this ultra detailed interior. Bro, if you play on interior view a lot, or if you play with a wheel and pedal setup, you're gonna love this truck. Look at the CB radio up there. You could spend hours driving this thing in interior view, and you would love it. You would absolutely just enjoy the crap out of it. I'm falling in love with the interior view already, because look, the mirrors are fully detailed. I can see the load of lumber behind me. This makes me want to go out to a logging map and just do dedicated logging runs over and over and over again. It really does feel that good. And it not only does it feel that good, but it looks that good. It's that convincing. It makes you want to relive those days of MudRunner American Wilds, and not only relive those days, but relive them in a new way. Relive them here in SnowRunner. You even see a chainsaw up there. I didn't even see that. Bro, the details of this truck are off the charts. Let's see how this thing does in the mud, because it's probably gonna, oh, wow, it actually starts to dig down. That's actually kind of surprising, because you would think that in the shallow stuff, even with like, you know, especially with the top engine and the modded tires, you would think that it would just rip right through the more shallow, muddy areas, but it actually doesn't. It's actually got a pretty dang decent amount of challenge to it. Let's see how it does in some of the dedicated mud lanes so we can get a really good idea of its overall mud performance. Almost there, and plunging right in. Got it in low plus right now. Let's see how far we can take it before low plus starts to get a little spinny. Not bad. It actually kept really good pace through that. All right, let's swing it back around. I know it's kind of hanging out over the edge, but I'm a little iffy on whether or not oh, easy. All right, low is where I'm going to leave it now because it's starting to slow down a good bit. So what's interesting about this is even with oh, that's a beautiful shot of the truck, though. Oh, that thing is so gorgeous. Look at that, dude. Like, even with all of this power and the modded tires, you definitely still have to be careful with where you actually position the rig. And I'm sorry I keep stopping to take pictures, but, like, I am literally reliving MudRunner American Wilds as we speak, and I have to take these photos, like, for my own personal, like, you know, like, experiences with the original version of this truck. Like, I miss the OG version of it. Whoa, easy. All right, let's put it in low. I'm still in 6-wheel drive. There we go. Technically 10-wheel drive if you count the individual wheels and tires with the dually setup in the back. Buried the bumper a little bit there through the dips obstacle. Let's see if it can get through here successfully, because there are some sections on some maps where if you decide that you want to take a shortcut, this is the kind of stuff that you're going to be facing along the way. Just finding my way through, trying to take a little bit more of a diagonal line. Got into a bit of a sketcho angle with the trailer in that one, but I think we'll be okay. Just got to get, you know, I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. That went really well. That actually went a lot better than I expected it to go. I'm really proud of this thing. Let's see how it does down a back road. We'll start in high and see how far we can carry this momentum on for. All right, I'm basically pinned in high. How's she doing? Got a little bit of tire and suspension damage, but that's to be expected rolling through a trail like this, especially with a truck this big. Oh boy. There you go. Leaning a bit. Oh no! All right, it got a little iffy once it loaded up the suspension on the right side, because once it loaded up the suspension on the right side, what it basically did was it started binding up the drivetrain, and that's actually very realistic because that can happen in real life just as easily as it can happen in SnowRunner, and actually, arguably, it can happen even more easily in real life than it can in SnowRunner, but either way, this thing took it like a champ. It didn't immediately stall out. It obviously gave me a little bit of warning and allowed me to put it back into automatic mode quickly. But right there, I mean, you saw that it got really twisted up, but it still had enough composure to allow me to bring it back down and continue driving without just immediately flopping onto its side. The center of gravity is really well tuned. I mean, and keep in mind, we're running the lifted version with the... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. That's gonna be a sketch moment. All right, I was kind of trying to find the limit of where this thing was gonna roll over, and we definitely found it. I mean, that's about as close to finding it as you can get. Now, this Duramax right here is pretty dang heavy, so I think we can use it as a pretty effective counterweight. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah, that worked as well as could be expected for any counterweight, I think. Pack the logs back up and we're good to go. Roll it on out. Yeah, if you ever need a good counterweight, grab yourself a Cat Eye Duramax. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely A-okay. Totally 100% fine. All right, let's loop this thing around and we'll head up to the bridge jump. This thing is gonna be, I mean, the setup is so long, right? The truck itself is long, the trailer is long. This thing going over the bridge jump is gonna be a spectacle and a half. Holy moly, this thing in high is stupid once you get it out on pavement. Stupid in a good way because it's stupid fast, but still, holy smokes. I'm gonna need a solid winch point right there. Wow, this almost got, like, really sketch really fast. Why did I drive it around this way? That was kind of stupid of me. I'm not gonna lie, because we could have driven it around the other way, and we would have been in a much easier place to handle ourselves, but there we go. Return the trailer to its neutral position. Don't let it roll over. Roll on the power, and... You ready, Beans? Oh, my God. All right, here we go. We're in high. Rolling. Come on! Survived. It just survived really, really well. I mean, it's definitely got a good bit of damage. The suspension is about halfway damaged out, but we've got a full load of long logs on the thing, so of course it's going to take some damage from the weight of that impact, but man, I'm really proud of it though. Like, it's definitely a really fun truck across the board, and it sits kind of right in between that level of being, you know, similar to a really powerful vanilla truck, but also has that driving feel of a modded truck. I really love this thing, and I definitely think it's worth giving a try. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.